Adin Ross was stabbed by a family member, but did you know he's already made $24 million? He's been banned from Twitch 8 times, and he's interviewed President Donald Trump. Here are 10 Adin Ross facts you didn't know. At number 10, did you know Adin loves sniffing chairs? See, girls can't leave the room without him taking a whiff. Even Andrew Tate was not spared.
You know,
I have work to do. I'm done. I fixed you.
Where are you going?
However, what's crazier is number 9, because Adin got the Tate brothers arrested. Back in 2022, Romanian authorities arrested Andrew and Tristan under suspicion of human trafficking and R-word allegations. This was when Andrew tweeted that he had given one of his 5 precious visitation slots to Adin. What's crazy is that Adin didn't even visit a single time. Everyone thought Adin had betrayed Tate. However, the real reason was that Adin was scared because someone had called to threaten him.
I was about to go to Romania, but I was told I would be arrested.
If you thought things ended there, you couldn't be more wrong.
Okay, I really up. And Andrew Tate's team confirmed that and Tate told me.
After the Tate brothers were released on house arrest, Andrew texted Adin saying they should do a stream together because he was planning on leaving Romania permanently. Adin read out the text message that Andrew had sent him while on live stream, and this is where things went horribly wrong.
Andrew had hit me up. He said, hey, I'm gonna be leaving Romania soon and probably never coming back. If you wanna come over and do a week of long streams and content before I leave, I think it'll be big. And he said it's basically now or never.
Romanian authorities assumed that Tate was planning to flee the country, causing them to arrest the Tate brothers again. But number 8 is scary, because you probably didn't know that Adin Ross is supposed to be dead. Back in 2013, when Adin was just 12 years old, he was stabbed in his sleep by a mentally unstable relative who was dealing with drug addiction.
When I was like 12 years old, I got stabbed by a knife, so in my sleep. By a family relative who was like mentally unstable. But you know what's crazy? I couldn't feel it.
Really?
Because the adrenaline, and you just wake up. So I pulled that knife right out, and I was screaming, went to the hospital, stopped bleeding when I was at the hospital. It was crazy. They just stitched me up, and that was it.
And thank God he survived, because you would have never known about number 7. His meeting with LeBron James. See, Adin became good friends with Bronny James through NBA 2K in 2020, and they played their biggest wager match against Ticino, the best player at the time, for $2,000. Adin and Bronny won the game, and it was a big deal because $2,000 was a lot of money for Adin at the time.
Come on, B. Win this. Bring this home.
However, the real highlight came when Bronny put his father, NBA legend LeBron James, on voice call with Adin to celebrate.
What's good, bro?
It's LeBron?
He said, is this LeBron?
Yo, first of all, I gotta say, gigantic fan. I love you.
This moment went mega viral, and Adin doubled his following, blowing up his streaming career. But Adin's gambling didn't stop at NBA 2K, cause for number 6, Adin was paid millions to gamble on live stream. See, NBA 2K wagers were just the beginning for Adin. Adin knew the NBA 2K trend was dying off, and he had to pivot or become forgotten. This was when the Adin we know today began to emerge. He started doing e-dates and personality-driven content, bringing on rappers and OnlyFans models. He also doubles down on his sus humor. This takes him from 50,000 Twitch followers to over 1 million in a single year. Crypto gambling platforms realized that Adin was a gold mine and reached out to sponsor him. In leaked screenshots, you can see that he declined a deal with DualBits because he thought the $1.6 million a month they were offering him was too little compared to the $2 million a month Rubit offered him. At his peak, he was being paid 335 Ethereum weekly by stake, or $1 million at the time, to gamble. All he had to do to make generational wealth was hit the slot machines on livestream. And Adin's gambling is so wild that this is what Dana White had to say.
Adin Ross is a massive player.
You like playing with Adin?
Yeah, I don't play with Adin. I watch Adin and I go back and forth. Adin's a savage.
What makes him a savage?
Savage gambler.
He bets big. He bets
that dude swings $3 million to 6 million a fucking weekend.
Really?
Yes.
Damn, you better run if you see Adin coming for your blackjack table. Now, with gambling, you win some, you lose some. But you know what's a sure thing? Hitting that subscribe button, no risk, all reward. You better hit that subscribe button or Dana's gonna come for your lunch money. Anyway, back to Adin. At number 5, I bet you didn't know Adin interviewed the 47th President of the United States. Back in 2024, Adin Ross landed a one-on-one live stream interview with Donald Trump. The internet went crazy, and the stream got over 500,000 viewers. To wrap things up, Adin gifts Trump a $300,000 Rolex and a Tesla Cybertruck, custom designed with the image of Trump surviving the assassination attempt. What's crazy is that Barron, Donald Trump's son, is a huge fan of Adin, and he was the one who suggested his dad go on stream.
Today. And my son Barron says hello. He's a great young guy, but he's a big fan of yours.
What's up, Baron? Yeah, Baron's awesome. He's a great kid. Amazing.
However, not everyone shows Adin the same kind of love. Cause for number 4, Travis Scott's manager called Adin a brand risk. But did you know Adin turned it into an actual brand? See, Adin was on a call with Travis Scott's manager, asking him to get him some collabs, but he got called out for being too controversial for celebrities to work with.
Hey, I do everything on my own. How about you get me some guests, bro? Like, where's Drake's stream? Where's Future's stream? Where's Uzi's stream? Where's Travis' stream? Get me some people on my stream, bro.
Yeah, I would be getting you guests if they all weren't afraid to like be seen with you. It's insane. Like your reputation is just so toxic. Like no one wants to be anywhere near you. Like Drake is literally streaming with like a guy on here who averages like 4,000 fucking viewers rather than getting on your shit. It's like really sad.
Wait, so it's because of a brand risk?
However, Adin actually used this as a stepping stone to launch his very own clothing line called Brand Risk. Within minutes of launching the website, he had already made 6 figures in sales and is now doing influencer boxing promotions under that label.
I honestly did not expect how much. Dude, I literally hit 6 figures in like 2 minutes. It was crazy. I was like, Tom was like, dude, we hit $100,000 in like 2 minutes. What the fuck? How?
What's ironic is that Brand Risk is already entangled in a lawsuit with KSI's Misfits Boxing, proving the name Brand Risk couldn't be a better fit.
I'm gonna go to the warehouse right now and I'm gonna show you guys the picture they served me. They served me basically a notice. I got served today by Misfits. Misfits served me because they're insecure and they can't let me do my own thing. So that is crazy as fuck, and I really it's just sad, bro. Like, this is just, honestly, I just woke up, bro.
Now for number 3, did you know that Adin almost died from a drug addiction? Back in 2023, Adin opened up in a YouTube video about getting hooked on lean, a mixture of codeine cough syrup and soda.
I was on a binge drinking lean. If you guys don't know what that is, it's cough syrup. Do not do it. I'll talk more into it. I'll talk more about it later on, but I was addicted to that, and I fell off my journey a little bit, and I started doing things, and arrogance started coming out of me, and I became a version of myself I wasn't familiar with, and people around me weren't.
Lean addiction is really serious, and at one point you can see him losing it on stream. He managed to quit and stay clean for about a week when he spoke out about it. You may think it is because Adin was simply letting all the wealth he had earned get to him, but that couldn't be further from the truth. See, the real thing killing Adin was his heartbreak. Back in 2022, Adin broke up with his longtime girlfriend Pammy Baby, and this absolutely devastated him.
As of right now, guys, I am no longer in a relationship. I am single. And I have nothing but love and respect towards that person. And I've been going through it like a lot, bro, like a lot.
What's even worse is that his ex, Pammy, decided to create an OnlyFans. If you've been through a breakup, you know how long it can take to get over somebody, even more so if you see them getting with someone else. This was the real reason Adin got addicted to lean, but there's still one addiction Adin can't overcome: buying luxury gifts for his friends. Cause for number 2, I bet you didn't know that Adin has spent millions on gifts for his close friends and team. See, back in 2023, Adin decided to gift his bodyguard and cameraman brand new luxury cars for their dedication and hard work. However, he decides to prank them first.
Bro, Ant, come to the parking spot right now at 4, bro. Will's gonna fight, bro. Will's gonna fight right now. I need you to come down at 4.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Why you on the truck? Why are you on the truck?
Because it's my truck.
That's your truck.
All right, it's a prank. It's a prank.
But don't play with me like that.
I know.
See that truck? see that truck?
Come on, man.
His personal bodyguard received a 2023 Lamborghini Urus, and his cameraman received a brand new Tesla Model X to replace his old beat-up pickup truck. Not only that, Adin also gifts the actor he hired for the prank $50,000 because he was going through financial difficulties. Damn, Adin, that was heartwarming. And the number one thing you should know about Adin is that while he may have made some mistakes, deep down, he's still a good kid. See, it's easy to focus on all the negatives, but people forget that Adin's just 24 years old, and he wasn't even supposed to make it this far. Back when Adin was still streaming NBA 2K out of his sister's room, he skipped his high school prom to stream on Twitch.
I didn't go to my high school prom. You know, I missed out on a lot of opportunities with my friends, a lot of field trips.
This early sacrifice shows just how committed he was to making it as a streamer, even before anyone knew his name. In this video, you can see exactly how and why he has made it this big.
You know, once you already have your dream and your passion and your talent or whatever, once you already like know what it is and you're pursuing towards it every day, you know, you want it so bad that you know you don't care about anything else except for, you know, achieving your goal, your end game. So that's what I want to talk about. You know, first things, obstacles. We're gonna go through many obstacles when we're trying to, you know, get what we want. And for me, as you guys know, it's becoming a full-time Twitch streamer, YouTuber, whatever. One day it's coming. You know, it's all hard work, all dedication, all drive.
Damn, Adin inspired a whole generation with his come up. But when it comes to streaming, crazy can go to another level. Like one time, Adin literally dropped millions on a couple of girly looking necklaces. Look, if you want to see Adin Ross spend some crazy money, then you need to click on this video right here. These are 8 things Adin Ross owns that cost more than your life. And this video's over, so you might as well click it. Go on, click it.